Hi there. Today I'm going to show you a little bit more into the loom weaving world and exactly how a loom works. Basically, it is set up to raise every other thread, and it does it mechanically, so you don't have to physically go in and raise every other thread by hand with a needle. And down below, that is done with the foot pedals. When I push the last pedal, pedal 6, it raises harnesses 2 and 4, raising every other warp thread, allowing me to put the weft through the opening, through the shed, letting go of the foot pedal, lowering the harnesses, sandwiching the weft thread in between the warp threads that I just raised. I beat it down. I then push pedal 5, raising harnesses 1 and 3, again raising every other thread, opposite of what I just raised, opening a shed, allowing me to put the weft through, taking my foot off the pedal, sandwiching the weft thread in between the warp threads, and allowing me to beat it down. And each time I repeat that, that builds up, giving me a piece of woven cloth. You may be asking what the other 4 pedals are for. Those 4 pedals are tied up to raise the harnesses at a different combination, and when I push those, it allows me to create different combinations within my weave pattern. But for this tie-up, I have just a basic tabby pattern, a basic over-under pattern, and so I only need the last 2 pedals for me to create and achieve a simple over-under pattern. You can see the shed opening in there that is created by the harnesses raising and lowering. Inside each harness are heddles, and inside the middle of one of the heddles is a hole in which you pull the warp thread through. When the harness is raised, it raises the heddles, which contains the warp thread, creating the open shed of every other thread.
From the heddles, each warp thread goes through a dent or an opening in the reed, which allows for proper spacing of the warp threads, and it allows you to beat down the weft thread that you have placed. I hope this small glimpse into the mechanics of a floor loom helps you better understand the weaving process. Thanks for stopping by.